Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Triangle Strategy news. So, Alex, you don't know what this news is either, right?
I got no fucking clue.
Alright, well, that's why I'm here actually. Let me just lower this volume a bit.
Wow, you're telling me it's almost like we're doing some news on Triangle Strategy.
Yeah, I know. So, this is the, as you can see, this is what the box art is, as you can see. We thought this is just what the box art.
I see. Nice.
Today, so recently, and this just dropped out of nowhere for me because when we covered this the other day, it apparently
It was in the UK only, right?
Yes, but the thing is though that Square Enix has come forth and has revealed the official box art for the game actually.
Huh. So it's not just Triangle Strategy on Black Box, is it?
No, it's not.
Ooh.
So they actually came forth and revealed the actual box art.
I'm very excited.
So this is what this was the temporary, which thank God. And this is the steelbook. And are you prepared to see the official box art, Alex?
Oh, it's gonna rock my socks off.
And I'm pretty sure this is it. Here it is.
Oh wow, that is. Wow. That looks really well done. Number one. That's Wolford.
Yep, Sereno Wolford.
Yeah, that's Serenoa just standing there in a field. That looks like kind of like a graveyard, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Or something. That bodes ill.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Also, that does kind of seem like, you know, totally appropriate for this game. Because people are probably gonna die regardless of what we do.
Well, we've played the demo. We've seen that already, we've seen 2 people die so far. Or actually 3.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, like Glenbrook's older brother, Roland's older brother, his father, and Maxwell.
That's true. Yeah, everybody from Glenbrook.
Yeah. Well, no, his sister's still alive.
That is true. And Roland himself, obviously.
Yeah.
So we got something. But yeah, no, that I have a feeling that death will be following Serenoa and his band of merry men and women rather closely. It seems like. So, seems like this might be a bit of a grave situation.
So you like this box art?
I do. I think that it looks nice. I think that it reminds me of like a nice watercolor painting, except done really well because all mine are shit. They never come out well.
Hey, you do some good art. I mean, I think you do some good art.
I've done decent art when I actually put my mind to it, but nothing with watercolor. It's mainly just pen and paper. But yeah, I really like the look of it.
Alright, so as for my thoughts, I do like the box art. I think this looks really good. I just don't I do like it, but it's just that I don't know, I feel like there should be something more because I feel like they're repeating what they did with Bravely Default's 2 box art. It's a mixture of Bravely Default 2 and Octopat's box art, where Octopath, they got stuff going on, and Bravely Default 2, there's just one character on the box art.
Yeah. What I'm wondering with this is, why didn't they use, the art that we've seen that, we thought would be the box art, where it's, the dude's, huge face there, in the background?
Yeah, that's weird. We thought that was going to be the box art, but instead we get this.
Yes, and it looks very good, too, and given that they've already done it, they probably just needed to, fix the proportions so that
it could fit with the template.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah, it feels weird. I mean, to be fair, this is the Japanese version, so because that's the thing, Alex, in case you don't know, Japan, Europe, and America always get their own different versions of box art. So this might be this might be the Japanese version, and we might get that as the American version, but the thing is, though, they do this less and less, and when Bravely Default 2 and Octopath were released, the box arts were all the same, so we might get a different box art, but as of right now, this is apparently the box art they're going with for the game.
I don't know why they wouldn't do the same box art, especially if recently that's what they've been doing. But if this is the box art, then
I'm okay with it.
I'm happy with it.
I've heard a lot, but the thing is, though, this is what I think about the box art, and this is what you think about the box art. What about other people? So I have actually brought up so I have 3 posts. I have some from Twitter and some from Reddit, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what people say about this box art.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Let us know. Just this is.
No, we're gonna take a look right now.
This is very discussion worthy, if anything.
So this was actually posted on at 10 p.m. on December 31st last year.
Oh wow, just before New Year's.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I think this is a really good news, especially showing us the box art.
Yeah.
So let's see what some people have to say about this. I like that. Very much looking forward to this game being released. What's it all about, if you don't mind? Okay, let's see.
Tactical RPG. Then I'm in.
Yeah. Let's see. I won't describe it as similar to Octopath. They use the same art style, and they're both JRPGs, but that's where the similarities end. Yeah.
Yes, but technically no. But I would say, aside from like the art style, well, yeah.
The art style does remind me of Octopath, though. That's why I said it's like an odd mixture of Octopath and Bravely Default 2's box art.
Yeah. Well, it's much like a mix of both games, kind of, but it's on its own in terms of gameplay.
I will describe it as similar to Octopath. They use the same art style, and they're both JRPGs, but that's what the similar. Wait, did I just? No, I just read that.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, my bad. SPO, I love the box art like this. It's like a vibe slice I want to experience. Let's see. I like how it's how much the PSP remake of Tactics Ogre animated trailer.
That I actually have no idea what it is. That sounds interesting.
That's what the Corns compared the game to, like Tactics Ogre.
Oh, something worth watching then.
Let's see, I cannot say how much. Okay, Tactics Ogre.
It's more about Tactics Ogre. These are all just Corns posting different accounts.
Honestly, I would not be surprised. Alright, well, I think we're basically getting the same from, like, Reddit. Yeah, so people are...
Please come quickly.
Yeah,
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and this is why I see a lot of people saying, still not a fan of the title, but I love the art style. Cannot wait for this game.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so a lot of people seem to love the box art, and when we head on over to Twitter, let's see, I think they clearly didn't get enough negative feedback about the name.
Oh.
I mean, I like that. I feel like this is gonna be something that takes this game to the grave. Like, people just cannot get over the name.
The name seems kind of... It seems too removed from the story and everything. It could be like... You could call it anything, like the Three Kingdoms.
That's
like
the thing. Like
Three Houses.
Like, people say that this... I've seen some people on Discord saying that this box art could work with any, like, medieval, like, RPG game. I've also heard some comments saying that they remind them of Skyrim for some reason, which I don't know why.
I can understand why, because
really?
it gives a similar vibe. The armor seems similar to stuff you would see in Skyrim, as well as the landscape. Like, tell me that you wouldn't see something like that just in Skyrim.
Yeah, I guess this landscape kind of reminds me of Whiterun in a way.
Yes, exactly.
But it's just that, like, I mean, like, when I first saw it, I was like, really? This box art reminds you of Skyrim? And I just was like, I couldn't see it. But originally, when I first saw this box art, I was like, what? This is the box art? And over time, I've grown accustomed to it.
You've grown accustomed to it. I have to say, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it because one thing I like is that it doesn't give too much away. It doesn't say, like, hey, here's the villains. Like, here's, like, everything you need to know. Like, just by looking at you're literally judging a book by its cover. With this, you don't exactly have to. It's just like, hey, looks pretty. Like, you know, you see it, and it's like, alright.
Yeah, but they also tried that strategy with Bravely Default 2, and look where that happened. It's just one character. It's just Glory on the cover. That
is also true. But I think that this one looks a little better than Bravely Default 2's.
Oh, definitely by a long shot. Like I said, mixture of Octopath and Bravely Default 2. And I do, like, honestly, I do like if I had to choose, I would love this box art, but I would honestly go for the Steelbook cover if we could get that as the actual box art.
I agree. Honestly, I would prefer the Steelbox cover, or I would prefer the one that's on their website.
Yeah,
like both of those look really good.
This box art is like I'm saying, this box art is not bad. But if I had to choose, I would choose either the cover that we got on the Nintendo's website or the Steelbook.
True. But with that being said, I think that it's very good. Honestly, the landscape kind of reminds me of Breath of the Wild, only like the kind of positioning. Because doesn't that game have a landscape shot at some point?
Yeah, the front of the box art, I actually have it right here. It portrays like Link looking off into the distance, so that because he's not looking at the character, he's looking at the open world of the game, which is the game's main focus, which is the open world. Though I feel like with this game, that might be a little bit misleading for people who have not even heard the name Triangle or Strategy.
True. Oh,
Like,
well, we'll have to see how it goes.
yeah. I mean, I feel like this, like, I just feel like this name is, like, I know that we're going off a bit off topic, but I just find that this name is just going to tank the game's sales in a way.
I agree that for people, this won't bring new people in. But then again, a name is really only so much, and the fact that it's like a standalone game, like this is only one, I think that this doesn't like impact it as much as if it were like.
I find that this game is going to. I find that this game is only going to appeal to people who have heard of the game, people who've played Final Fantasy Tactics, Fire Emblem, or just a fan of JRPGs.
Yeah, that and people who are a fan of like certain art styles, specifically Octopath Traveler's art styles, and just people who played similar games to that, like that and Bravely Default. Like, they'll likely, if nothing else, be interested in it to a point.
I have heard that people say that this is basically the successor to Octopath, which, Alex, if you remember, they were apparently developing a sequel to Octopath Traveler, which people are saying this is the spiritual successor / the sequel. No, it's not. I don't think that is right at all.
I doubt it, especially since when they made another Octopath game, it was Champions of the Continent in Japan, and that was a mobile game, but it clearly said
it was a prequel.
Octopath. Yeah, it was. About, I think about 10 years in the future, maybe more. I don't remember.
No, it's a game that takes place before the events of the first game.
Yes,
because it's a prequel.
Yeah, because I know that there are. Well, there's 3 like big bads that you have to fight.
Yeah.
The one of power, the one of wealth, and the one of pride. I think it was because it was Argust, Titus, and Alminia. And then there's the king. I forget his name, but he goes through like 4 transformations. And actually, his final phases have the same boss music as Galdera.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but his first 2 are like very good and like all his own. So very good on his part. And the music there is, I would say, at least on par with Octopath Traveler's. Like, it's extraordinarily solid for a mobile game. And not only that, but also the art style, like, stays just as strong as it did in the original game. So, overall, I think it's a good prequel to it, even though it's the fact that it is a mobile game. But regardless, I think that in all of those aspects, really solid.
But I don't I don't think this game is like the successor or the spiritual successor to Octopath. I think if it takes anything from Octopath is the art style, the HD 2D art style.
Yes, but that's mainly because of the fact that it's the same people making it. So it's like, hey, people liked it before, they'll like it again.
I mean, honestly, I've been saying
they're not wrong.
I mean, I think people are starting to like. They took. I feel like with them taking like a chance with that for Octopath Traveler was a great success, and now they're doing it again. And also apparently they're doing it for Dragon Quest as well.
Really?
Yeah, because Dragon Quest recently had its 30th anniversary, and they decided to reveal Dragon Quest 12, which was basically just a logo, and they decided to reveal early gameplay footage of a remake of Dragon Quest 3 with the same art style as Octopath.
That sounds very good. I wonder how Dragon Quest fans will react to that. That's honestly it.
They said they've said the exact same things that people said about Octopath, in which they actually really like this art style.
Nice. I'm glad to hear it. Though I do know that there were a few people who actually were rather put off by Octopath's art style that was more simplistic.
I have to say though, I agree with that, because when they first revealed this game for the Switch, I was like, oh, okay, so this new console. This is the graphics that it's capable of displaying. This is a great showcase for the future of Nintendo.
Yes. When you see that and, you're expecting like, yes, better graphics, but instead,
graphics on par with the PS5.
Backwards, yeah, then it does feel a bit disappointing, but once you see all the presentation in action, including music and everything, I've already expressed my praises for it enough. I'll say it again. Phenomenal.
Yeah, because when I first heard about the game, I was like put off, and then you got me to like try out the game, and now I think it's one of the best JRPGs I've ever played in my life.
Yeah, I did.
Which I thank you for that.
Oh, of course. I'm always here to do that and give you good opinions.
Alright, so, but now I think it's time we end this video because I'm actually very interested in hearing what people will say about this box art in our video. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next part when we have some more Octopath news. I do think this was actually worthy because this literally just came out. So I think this was like worthy of having its own like video to itself.
Yeah, I think that it's a nice thing to have the box art and just say like, hey, here's what it looks like. Be prepared.
And I was interested in getting your opinion on this because like I've heard so many other people's opinions as you can see, so I was actually really interested in what your opinion was.
Of course. Well, I'm glad that you had me on for that, and I'm excited to see that we have the box art now.
Yeah. So, I mean, let me see. There's also this small article with Social Street. Today, the Japanese arm of Square Enix revealed via press release the box art of its Tactics JRPG Triangle Strategy. The art is by Noki Ikishima, who worked on the game as a character designer. So he's the person who not only developed who drew the box art, but he's the person who's just designed the characters as well. Which, I mean, makes sense. Like,
I think that that's why this looks like this, rather than like either of the box arts.
Why it looks like? Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I'm saying that I think that that's why the box art looks
the way it is.
Yeah, rather than how it does for Bravely Default 2 or Octopath Travelers, only because based on like how the art style is for the characters and like the environment.
Yeah, it does look a little bit different compared to the characters' actual art though as well.
Yes. So
yeah.
I like it though. So I think that he did a good, or they, I'm not sure, they did a good job of it.
He is also well known for covering the same role within the development team of Octopath Traveler and Bravely Default 2. Okay. The art portrays a foreboding battlefield landscape survived by the lone figure of hero Serenor Wolford. You can check it out below. Keep in mind that it's not been confirmed for the West yet. Wait, what?
Darn. Yeah, that's basically saying like.
We don't know if this is the same box art we're getting. Like I said, yeah, we don't know if this is the same box art that we're getting for America and Europe, but I have a feeling that it is going to be the same.
Well, we'll just have to see when it's released.
Yeah. If not, I think if we get any box art, it's either this one or the one that we've seen on Nintendo's website.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's all good. And, like, the bottom is literally just a rehash of, like, you know, a summary of the game and everything. Like, the release date and all that.
Yep.
Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video when we have some more news. Till then, bye-bye.